What is going on, guys? Today is kind of a big video because, as you can see behind me, we have not one, not two, but we have 3 e-bikes sent to me to review. So this is going to be over a couple of different videos. I'm not going to be able to do all of this in one video. Not sure which one to unbox first, but I'm excited because not only do we have 3 e-bikes in the garage now, but we also got a new camera. I don't know if you can tell by the quality, but I just picked up the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which, as you can see, has some pretty cool tracking features. Like, I'm walking around the garage, I got the wireless mic, and it's still following me. I was waiting for this camera for over a week, but Best Buy delayed it by a week. I don't know. But now that I have it, I'm going to be using it as like a backup camera to my usual camera. But for the sake of these next few bike videos, I'm only going to be using this camera. So let me know in the comments the quality, the face tracking, the audio, how it is compared to what I've been using, which is just this one with the first gen DJI microphone. So with that being said, let's go ahead and unbox the first one. I think I'm gonna start with the middle one. It's a rainy day, it's a gloomy day. I want to take a day to like chill out and relax a bit. So we're gonna go with the small bike right here, at least the smaller box. I kind of don't even know which bike is in here right now. So let's unbox this one first.
Live like Jackie and Rose, had the water been warmer. Like Bonnie and Clyde down in California, fall in love on the run. Trying to make it to Cabo, Romeo with a blunt, Juliet with a bottle. Baby, I'm looking for reasons to call it a lie, but if the
anyway, we are looking at the EVERCROSS EK6, a 48 volt, 15 amp hour, 750 watt folding e-bike. If I got any of that wrong, I will put corrections on the video as I'm editing. Like I said, I got 3 e-bikes going on right now, okay? It's hard to keep track of all of them. And if I have a discount code, I know I have one for at least one of them, I'll put that on screen as well. So this, I think, is more of like a budget friendly e-bike because it's smaller, it's more compact. 750 watt motor, 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. Not the biggest, not the best, but also very good for an entry level e-bike if you ask me. I'm not gonna lie, this like face tracking thing is so cool because there were so many times that I was like worried about solo filming if like my head is in the shot or if I'm in frame, but just the fact that the camera's keeping track of my face, that alone is pretty cool. Even if like the bike itself isn't in frame, like the fact that I can get low, it tracks me, I can stand up, go there. So I'm sorry, I'm obsessing over it right now. Now, usually I would say no to reviewing budget e-bikes like this, but then I thought about it. With the new year, it's about to be springtime in my area. I'm sure people with the hype and the rise of e-bikes, they want to get into it. But whenever they look it up online, they see Surons, they see Supers, they see P51s, they see all these modified e-bikes that it probably intimidates them to pull the trigger on getting an e-bike. So I want to do my best to try and highlight some of the more budget and entry-friendly level options. So that way, if anyone does want to start riding, but they don't want to, break the bank on getting a higher end e-bike, they can get something like this. So of course, as soon as I open the box, my number one enemy, styrofoam. I hate the sound of this stuff when you're rubbing it against each other. It's just so annoying. And you know what? Just because I can, I'm gonna try my best to like have the camera be at different angles. I know I'm nerding out. I feel like I'm talking more about the camera than I am the bike right now, but this is just so cool. I did legs and back yesterday. I want to do my best to not break my back here. Is this the battery for the bike? Is the battery locked? I'm looking at the battery right now. I don't know if it's locked in or not. We'll find out later, I guess. You know what? Let me try a new tactic that I saw online about unboxing this stuff. Cut down here. Cut down here. That's a lot easier, actually. Wow. Okay. I turned off the face tracking so you guys can actually see the bike a bit. We have a tire. I'm gonna get like some scissors or clippers or something. Okay, that's also really cool. So with the creator combo, I can start and stop the recording with the microphone that I have right here. I had to go inside, get some scissors because I don't want to use my knife to cut all these zip ties. I don't want to cut my life into pieces because that will be my last resort. That's out. That's out. Make sure I'm not cutting into anything here. Tires out with a protector for the rotor for brakes. Honestly, this might be the most well-packaged bike that I've seen. I mean, I think close would be the P51 with how unique the packaging was, but like this is a lot of zip ties, a lot of styrofoam cushioning. I just really hope I'm not cutting into like any components like wires or anything like that. But it looks like that's the toolkit, maybe some pedals and the manual for the bike. Got something there, got an air pump here. Let me work on getting the other wheel on, because if not, yeah, it'll like tip over, I think. Okay, now this might not be the best way to do this, but we're gonna try it anyway. We are going to flip this upside down while it still has some cushioning. I'm gonna undo these bolts with the tools they provide. I do always try to do my best to only use the tools that is provided in the bike kit. And yeah, I have my own tools, but the thing is, like I said, if this is like someone's first e-bike and maybe they don't have tools, I wanna see how user-friendly it is to use the tools that are provided. I like the rims, actually. Hold on. Look at these rims. I like that. Kind of like almost like motorcycle type rims. I never got a bike like that before. Oh, this is gonna be interesting because it has a through axle. Is this what that is? Is this the, hold on a second. I think the washer goes in here for secure placement. Actually, wait a second, what? Very hard to tell from the diagram here. Yeah, so those get locked in there. Okay, so just so you guys can see it, if you're getting this bike and you want to put the wheel on, the proper way to do it on both sides is you have the bolt, then you have the lock. On the inside, you have the ring, and then you have the sleeve. Once you do that and tighten it all up and then line it up with your brake rotor and your brake pads, it should be all good to go. Side note, I think up until the last clip talking about the rings and the sleeves, I think I had the camera set at different settings that I was messing around with, so it might have been darker. So now hopefully the color is a lot better and a lot brighter, but yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that your computer or your phone wasn't being weird. It was me learning the camera, so just a heads up on that. Okay, but now that we have the front wheel somewhat on, I say somewhat because it's not tightened all the way in case I need to go back and do something, let's make some room and flip the bike over onto its wheels without doing any damage. And like I said, as a small bike, real easy to do that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and unclip and unwrap everything else to see what we have to work with. Another thing of zip tie. Got a few more back here. Whew, it's all dusty too. I don't know if that's from the packaging or from sitting in the factory, but it is dusty. All right, so next up, let's go ahead and install the seat. Okay, pretty plush and comfy seat. I'm assuming it's just straightforward. You slide it in there. I gotta tighten it down a bit to lock it in place. All right, next we will do handlebars. Okay, so far, so good. Just need to install the fenders, the pedals, and we should be good to go. All right, rear fender done, front fender next. All right, so it looks like for the fender, it's pretty straightforward. What is this? Oh, that's the headlight. I forgot about that. All right, so I actually missed a step for the headlight because apparently it just goes on in between this bolt right here. So now I actually ended up needing to pull out one of my spare Allen keys, wrenches, tools, whatever. All right, got the headlight slash horn installed, but as you can see, I did not do this. I picked it up and I found the light damaged. So we're about to find out to see if it actually still works or not. Okay, so this actually took me a second to figure out. Now I'm familiar with bikes having, I guess, a two-step process to turn it on, but not so much with the key. So I'm used to bikes, you know, you just hold down the power button right here and it'll turn on, right? I'll check the manual, that didn't work because you actually need to use the keys to turn the bike or the battery on the bike set to on. Once you do that, then the battery's on. You go back to the display here, hold it, and then it turns on. After that, you can kind of see all the settings right there if the camera wants to focus a bit. There we go. Now let's see. Yep, it looks like that works. I don't know how to engage the horn though to make sure that that still works. Let me see here. Okay, so it does not look like there really is a horn after checking the manual. I don't see anything in here about a horn, which is fine. But as you can see here, the display has some good information. You can turn on and off the headlight by holding the plus button. Pedal assist levels all the way up to high. Lower it down there as well. You can see the miles, the voltage it looks like on the display as well. You can see how long you've been riding for, which is pretty interesting. And yeah, your odometer. So pretty neat, pretty neat. You also have brakes. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this camera. You got brakes, front and rear right here. You also have Shimano, looks like a 7-speed gear, and a half-twist throttle. So ignoring all of the mess, that is the EVERCROSS EK6 fully assembled. I'm going to put this on the charger, and hopefully when the weather isn't so wet outside, because I don't like riding in the rain. I mean, let's be honest, who does? We will take this out for a spin. In the meantime, next video, we're going to unbox the other bikes, and you can kind of see what one of them is right there, a Fukari. A special edition color as well, because if you look on the back where it says colors, nothing, where is it? Nothing is checked off for the colors right there. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the new camera. Let me know how it is. If the angles are weird, I apologize. But in the next video, I'll also go over how to fold up the bike and put everything away so that we can throw it in the back of your car too. Actually, I'm going to close out the video using the head tracking because that is just so fun. If you guys like seeing some budget bikes like this, let me know in the comments down below if there's any other budget bikes you want to see. Taking a look real quick here, you can get this bike on Amazon, and at the time of recording, there's a black and a white colorway. There's also some side bags you can put on there. There's a rear basket, which you can kind of see right here. It doesn't look like I got any of that, which is fine. Oh, this is interesting. So at the time of recording, the bike on Amazon, as you can see right here, is $1,000, but there is a $250 coupon right there that would lower the price even more. Again, that's just when I'm filming right now. If you guys are watching this down the road and that coupon's not there, don't get mad at me, okay? Don't do that. I'm just here to showcase the bike. Next video, we're taking it out for a spin. Peace.